Let's talk about the number one reason why AI is not working for most women leaders. Do y'all want to know what the number one reason is? Okay. It's so. Welcome to day number 28 of the She Leads with AI book countdown challenge. Y'all, I am so excited. Every day I wake up and I'm able to share with you all new strategies and tools about AI. It just excites me. Can y'all tell? All right, so today we are going to pull directly from She Leads with AI, and we are going to pull from chapter number 18. Okay, we're going to pull from chapter M number 18. And one reason why most women are leaders are failing with AI is not because of lack of knowledge or education or expertise or experience. It is because they have no strategy. They are using AI very randomly. Did you hear me? Randomly. And we do not want to be random with AI. We want to be strategic. So in the upcoming days, I'm going to talk to you about how to develop an AI strategy for your organization or for your business. So you definitely want to stay tuned. It's the same framework that I use with my clients, right? My organizations, government agencies, etc. So they pay me big bucks to come in and implement the AI strategy. And I'm actually giving you my framework because I want you and your organization to leverage AI. But today, we're not talking about the business side of it as much. We're talking about the personal side. And so I really want to walk you through my AI framework that I use for your personal life and your professional life, but it's more so for you as an individual, not as an organization. So I call it the Time Human Centered AI Strategy Framework. Y'all know your girl loves acronyms. So the acronym that we are using is TIME. And so I have used this strategy with myself as well as with the leaders that I have with my clients. Because again, our goal is to make sure that you leverage AI, not just in your business or your organization, but that you leverage it in your personal life and in every role that you have. Okay. So chapter 18, if you haven't gotten your book, make sure you click the link below to pre-order. Okay. And so what we do when we talk about the time framework, there are going to be three areas of focus that we have. So your first area of focus, or like I call it a sphere, your sphere, is personal mastery. And so what that simply means is, how are you using AI for your foundation? That spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, your finances, your self-care, all of those areas personal. So sphere number one is personal. Spirit number two, it is your professional impact. So, how are you showing up as a leader? What contributions are you making to your career? Are you making to your business? Are you making to your team? And how are you multiplying gifts? So, that's the second sphere. And then the third one is your life architecture. And so this is the infrastructure of your life. It's your routines, your systems, your schedules, your household, your coordination, your parenting, like all of those things. So when we're talking about AI, what we go over in She Leads with AI is how you use it in every area of your life, every role. So not just one area, but every area. Because what we want you to do is to reduce your burnout, reclaim your time, and lead with confidence. That's what you want. And one of the ways to do that is really implementing your personal strategy using my time framework. Okay, so join with me. So the T is to target your true needs. And so what that is an assessment. And so in the book, I actually give you an assessment where it's walking you through assessing your personal, your professional, your relationship, and your life to see how are you rating yourself. Are you killing it and slaying it in the game, okay? Or are you barely hanging on? And so once we assess where you are, then we can take then we can say, okay, this is the area that I want to work on first. Because a lot of times people, when they're looking to make changes or shifts or pivots in their life or their business, they attempt to do too much, too fast. And then they get overwhelmed and they're not seeing the results that they want. And then what happens? They quit or they burn out. And so our philosophy is just take one thing at a time, right? So have your strategy, Understand what your end goal is, but take one thing at a time. So after you do your T for target your true needs, then we have you've done the assessment, and so we know what is your area of focus. And so then when you have your area of focus, is it personal? Is it professional? Is it the infrastructure? Is it your relationships? Now we want to integrate with intention. Okay. And when we talk about integrate with intention, we're talking about integrating it in your life because, honey, you are a highly ambitious woman. You are making impact. And so your life is busy. So we want to make sure that when you integrate that it is intentional so that you can incorporate it within your life so that you can be successful. So are we integrating in our personal, our relationships, our professional? How are we integrating? Okay, we're going to do it with intention. The next thing that we want to do is when we're integrating with our intention, we need to measure what matters. So we're going to set outcomes and KPIs. Yes, for your personal life. Okay. I am a strategy kind of girl. I am a KPI kind of girl because what doesn't get measured does not happen. Okay. How many New Year's resolutions have you made? How many years have you been like, oh my God, it's the new year, it's the new me, honey, and you end up the old year, the same old you. Okay. So what we want to do is we want to take one thing at a time, and then we want to be able to measure the impact that we're having. So let's just say you're going to use AI to really help you with the self-care practice. And so AI, you do your assessment, and AI comes up and says, hey, this is your daily self-care practice, your morning ritual, your evening ritual, and then maybe your outcome is we're going to do this daily for 30 days. And so now we're able to track and see, okay, did you do this for 30 days or did you do it for 2 days or 20 days or how many days? Okay. And so we want to track and make sure that we are successful. And then if we're finding out that we're not being as successful as we need to, do we need to make some pivots? Do we need to make some modifications? Okay. And then E is going to be evolve your ecosystem. And what that means is after we've mastered one tool, all right, now let's go to the next one. Okay. So we can continue to evolve our ecosystem. Okay. So guys, day number 28, this is a good one. We have strategy now. So we no longer have to be doing random AI. Okay. We don't have to do random AI. And you can actually utilize my time human-centered AI strategy framework, which I go over in chapter 18. So just to recap, T is to target your true needs. Okay, what do you need AI most for right now? Not 500 different things, but what is the one thing that you need most that could really move the needle, give you back 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 hours a week, increase your productivity, efficiency. Now, the I is we're going to integrate with intention, right? We're going to understand what our core needs are, and we're going to make sure that we're using AI to get us the outcome and the results that we want. M, we're going to measure what matters, right? Those personal KPIs. And then E, we're going to evolve our ecosystem. Okay. So I use the time method in my personal life. I also use it working with my clients because I focus, even when we're integrating AI into an organization, we still focus on the personal side of it because it's so important because we want to make sure that we're building culture and that we're building teams that focuses on humans, right? So it's human centered plus AI. All right. So if you've not gotten your copy of She Leads with AI, you can click in the link below, or you can visit sheleadswithaibook.com, sheleadswithaibook.com. And I will see you tomorrow for our next conversation on how you can lead with AI. All right, guys, let's go. Time to become a part of the women's AI revolution. See you tomorrow. Make sure y'all make some comments below. Let me know what you all think about the videos. Is it helpful? Are there any topics that you would like for me to cover? And yeah, join the AI revolution. All right, talk to you later. Bye.